This person asks, how would a paralegal help the counsel in this situation? I'm really glad that you asked that because it's very rare that I get to talk about being a trial paralegal, and it was probably one of my favorite parts of doing this job over the past 15 years. When you go to trial, typically the exhibits and all of the exhibit lists and witnesses and witness lists and stuff like that, it's all already been disclosed. In this particular case, if they came in with exhibits and she's talking about that exhibit, I've already pulled it. I have pulled it. I have reviewed it. I have a sticky note on it with a synopsis, and it's sitting right here. If she wants to turn around and look at that and have her hands on it, it's right there ready for her. The attorney has other things going on. They have a very important job that they can't really stop doing in order to dig up paperwork, to dig through exhibits, to review, everything at the last minute. That will kill their flow. As a paralegal, you are there to provide for their every need and anticipate them in advance without them telling you. I'm serious. Besides, even if they do tell you, 90% of the time they're going to turn around and look at you and ask you, where's that text message? That's all you're going to get. Where's that text message? I have also pulled everything we have in our file for the attorney to look through to see what she wants to use in rebuttal, or if she wants to go in a different direction. Maybe there's something in here that we can use to segue into another topic. A lot of it has to do with how well you know your boss and how well you know the case. And if you're a paralegal and you've been doing the discovery before trial, you know that case and you know where all of the documents are. And that's a big part of what we do when we sit at the desk behind the attorney while they're working. We're listening to what's going on and we're anticipating what the attorney might need, and we're pulling those things to have them readily available, because when that attorney turns around and looks at you, it's not going to be a nice oh, can you please pull exhibit 150, page 15 of binder 3. They don't know where that shit is. I do. But most of the time, if you're really good and you've been doing it a while, you already have several different options for your attorney to choose from what you have in the file. The key is to do it nicely and discreetly so that you're not over here flipping through all kinds of stuff and doing this kind of noise so that the judge is looking and the jury's looking at you instead of listening to the attorney. Don't mess up their flow. That's just kind of the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot of different things that paralegals have to do in trial. But to answer your question in the longest possible fashion, the paralegal helps the counsel in this situation by having all of the paperwork, all of the exhibits, everything readily available, and making sure that they have all of the tools that they need to do what they want to do at the time they want to do it. I absolutely loved being a trial paralegal. It was so much fun to sit in front of a witness, listen to what the witness is saying, and remember in my mind what I have in the file to say, wait a second, they're saying that now, but in their interrogatories they answered something different. Let me pull that out for the attorney. That's how that works. So this lady really could have probably benefited from having a paralegal at the table, but that whole thing looked like a mess.